morning, my gorgeous gastronomes. Welcome to T-Rex Steel City Mukbang. Where will this food journey take you today? Pull up a seat. I am going to show you how to make homemade protein bars. No bake, homemade protein bars. So just stick with me. It doesn't take long, and you will love them because you can create them to suit you. You can put whatever ingredients you want in it, but I'm going to show you how I make mine. So what we have here is our main ingredient, some powdered whey protein. I like to use this Body Fortress. I get it from Walmart. It's around $17.98, 18 bucks for a big jug like this. And you will also need some oatmeal, the old-fashioned kind. You can see right here, old-fashioned Quaker oats. Not the instant, old-fashioned. You need the old-fashioned. You will need some Greek yogurt. I'm using coconut. You can use any flavor Greek yogurt you want, even plain if you want to. Any flavor Greek yogurt, has to be Greek. Any flavor you want. I am also putting peanuts in mine. You can use walnuts, you can use cashews, you can use pecans. You can skip the nuts altogether if you want. I have already crushed up my peanuts. I am going to use a little bit of vanilla flavoring. You can put flavoring in it if you want, or you can leave it out. I like mine with some vanilla flavoring. I also use banana flavoring sometimes as well. And I also like cinnamon in mine. You do not have to put cinnamon in yours. You can put any flavoring you want in your no-bake protein bars. So I'm just going to show you how to make them. Some people use raisins in theirs instead of nuts. You know, just whatever you want. You can put bananas in it. You can put whatever you want in this mixture, but I am going to show you the baseline of it right now. So we would need a few scoops of whey protein. There is one. I'm making a double batch. 1, 2, 3, 4 scoops. I'm making a double batch now, okay? I would use 2 if I was going to make a single one. I have 4 cups of oats, 4 cups. I've sprinkled about a cup here, and I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more. I'll tell you what this is for in a minute. I'm going to add about 3 cups. I'm going to put about 3 cups in there. And the rest, I'm going to sprinkle into my storage container. And a little bit more here. So 3 cups of oats, 4 scoops of protein. The cinnamon, I just shake it in based on how I like it. The vanilla flavoring, I pour it in based on how I like it. Usually about 3 or 4 capfuls. I'm going to put my peanuts in. Now, if you add nuts, it's going to give you that extra protein. on top of the protein powder. The yogurt also has protein. So these are protein packed bars for sure. You're going to get a great helping of protein with these bars. So I just kind of flip the dry ingredients together a little bit before I put the yogurt in. Just kind of flip it together a little bit. And then I put my yogurt in. The yogurt is what holds it together. That's what holds the bar together. You're able to mold it because the yogurt is in there. Not to mention, it does give you that extra burst of protein. And here's my second cup of yogurt. Again, I'm making a double batch. I would only use 1 cup if I was going to make a single batch. This does get kind of messy when you're mixing it up, because you basically have to mix it up and mold it with your hands. I hang on to one of my cups and I put a little bit of water in here. So I'm going to do that now. I fill it about halfway with water because sometimes the mixture gets a little bit dry when you're mixing it up, and you might have to add a little bit of water just to get it to mix together real well. I'm just going to move all of this stuff back. You get the gist of what's in there. And I am just going to start to mix this up by hand. My hands are going to get very messy. Like I told you before, it's going to get very, very messy. I did wash my hands when I was at the sink. Again, that was like the 3rd time. So yeah, my hands have been washed at least 3 times before I started this. Well, 2 times before I started and once during. So we're just going to keep mixing this up until it's all mixed together really well. I have this oatmeal spread out here because that is what I'm going to roll out the patties in. I'm going to roll out the patties right there. Okay, this looks like it's pretty good, and I didn't even have to add any more water to it. Well, I didn't add any water to it, so I didn't have to put any water here. Sometimes it gets a little bit dry, and you have to put a pinch of water in, but no, not this time. So I'm going to start to patty these out in bars. And actually I'm just going to lay them out in little balls first. Just kind of lay them out in your oatmeal. just so I could now patty these out, you know, with clean hands without having a bunch of oatmeal still stuck, because they're going to get dirty all over again. But basically now I just roll these into the oatmeal that I have here and turn them into little bars. Just shape it into a little bar, or if you want to shape it into a patty, you can do that too. I like mine to come out in bars. There, you see it. There it is, a little protein bar. And then I put it in a storage container. I just lay it into the oatmeal that I poured in there. And I just patty out the next one. And you just keep on going until you got all your little bars made. They may not all look the same, but that's okay. Some may be a little bit bigger than the others. Some may be a little bit fatter, but that's all right. Now, once these get formed, because we're just going to put them in the refrigerator now, once they are formed and hardened a little bit, you can top them with something if you like, depending on the flavor that you made. Dark chocolate is really good to melt down and just put maybe a half of a teaspoon, drizzle over the top of one of these. Dark chocolate now, because dark chocolate is a great fat burner, believe it or not. Dark chocolate will help you burn calories. So you can top it with dark chocolate. I like to top mine with peanut butter, or you don't have to top it at all. Now, here we have our container of homemade no-bake protein bars. Now I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator. I have a little lid here for it. We have to stick this in the refrigerator for between 6 to 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours, and then they'll be ready to eat. And so, there you have it. No-bake protein bars. I can't wait until they've formed in the refrigerator and I can show them to you completed, and with some peanut butter on top of mine. Like I said, you can put whatever you want on top of yours. So join me when I remove those from the refrigerator. I am so hot. Look how I'm sweating, guys. So join me when I remove those from the refrigerator and enjoy one. Peace out, gastronomes. I'll see you soon. So, gang, as I promised, here is the finished product. No-bake protein bars. No-bake protein bars. So I am going to have one right now, and I'm going to put a couple toppings on it just to show you, give you an idea of what you can do with these after they come out of the refrigerator. I have some hazelnut coffee here. And a little Nutella. We'll put a little bit of Nutella on here first. Just a little on the end here. Those are so good. I mean, they're protein bars, you know? Just something to get you through from one meal to the next. As a little snack. But they're good. I don't know if you've ever tasted a protein bar that you buy in the gym. They usually don't have a very good taste. It's better when you can make your own from scratch and you know what's going into it. You know? You can put in it what you want. So I'm going to put a little peanut butter on here. Peanut butter is what I usually use. This adds more protein. You got it. Peanut butter and Nutella. This has to be good. Not to mention, when you buy a single protein bar from your gym or from GNC or wherever, they cost you a lot of money. They're at least $4 for one bar. You can get all your ingredients for this for under $25. For sure. And you can make protein bars for a couple of months. That was my electricity just trying to go out for some reason. I used to make these with walnuts, but walnuts are very, very expensive, and I had peanuts at home, so I tried it for the first time with peanuts. It's very good. I'm going to put one more drop of Nutella on here to go with this peanut butter, because I just came up with something here. I just came up with this combination that is wowing my mouth. This is so good.
Yeah, so I just wanted you to see what those look like, how they turn out when they come out of the refrigerator. And they are excellent. Peace out, my gastronomes.